Hello everyone, my name is Putty and welcome back for another episode of Por la Noche Enfrentamiento. In this episode, before we get started, we have got a date for the next monthly special. We have Paso de la Antorcha, and it's going to be Wednesday, week 3 of February, so this is not the go-home show. We have 2 more shows left for that, so lots to build to, lots to do. Before we get started and move on to the actual show, I would like to check what I did last time. So we had, this was Silver Tiger coming out and saying, hey, you're an American guy now, you work all these American style matches, you've forsaken Lucha Libre, let's have an American match. We still don't know what event that's going to take place at, or if it's even been accepted, so that's basically the setup. So, Purple Viper and new girl Joanne Rodriguez. Purple Viper is not a nice person. That is a stern warning from you. Oh, damn it, she is not happy. What? How the hell was a stern warning soft? Okay, I guess I should have fined her. Yeah, that was probably a nasty thing to do backstage, huh? Alright, let's try a meddling thing again. Some sort of relationship building. So J-Ro's a nice girl, and we like Electric Dreamer, don't we? So let's try and encourage... Nope, nothing. Alright, that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. Alright, so we have 60 minutes, and I kind of want to deal with all the storylines tonight. So let's take a look at what we can do. So Silver Tiger and Nicholas Lopez... That's an obvious continuation. We have a Nicholas Lopez match with the Uprising. That's El Critico and Gino, which I think we can probably do like a tag team match with them. And then we have the Devil's Reign with Hijo del Mephisto. Alright, okay. I got it. I'm going to have a main event with the champ. Hijo del Mephisto is going to take on a Técnico. How about Phoenix 2? Yeah, that works for me. The Devil versus the Phoenix. What a main event. Probably should save that for a big show, but whatever. And this one can go like 18 minutes. And Hijo de Mephisto will win. And I'm going to make this a storytelling match. So, it's going to be a very simple story. And it's basically, Phoenix 2 is going to get practically squashed. I guess that would be a squash match, but not like a squash. It's just basically... Phoenix 2 does a bunch of really cool flippy shit, and every single time he goes for the big, like, finishing move, so he'll throw Hijo out of the ring, and then go for a dive and succeed, throw him back in, go to the top rope, going for the Phoenix Salt, and then Mephisto counters. The whole match is basically Phoenix building, going for some sort of big finish, and getting completely countered and destroyed, until Hijo takes over for the final bit. Basically, the story we're trying to tell is that Hijo, is some sort of counter expert, and that's kind of what we're going for that one. We'll also go with Los Monteros. We'll have a match against some random Mudos that can do some high spots preferably, so let's go for good aerial. How about that? Aerial, or high flying, I guess it is. Obviously, we have quite a few of them, being a Lucha Libre company. We will go with that. I know you two are good, and I kind of want to push extra on Nario at some point, but it's okay for you to lose a match or two. Go with 13 minutes with this one. Obviously have Gino win, and make this a high spots match. Very exciting. We'll have them... Actually, yeah, we'll do a high spots match, and it'll be our semi-main. Should we have it semi-main? No, we'll open the show with it, because the crowd will be hot for it. And then we will hire some local talent, or should we? I don't think we're going to hire local talent this week, because I think we've got enough of our own talent to go around for this one. We will have the debut of Joanne Rodriguez, who will take on not... Wait, that's... Yeah, okay. I was going to say, have we got an equal? I swear I measured that out so it was the perfect amount of people. So yeah, we're not going to debut Pesadilla for a while. Joanne Rodriguez versus Purple Viper. This one can go 10 minutes. Joanne can win. And this one can lift the crowd. How about that? Purple Viper's going to be unhappy, of course, because Joanne has basically no pop at all. But that's okay. We'll hopefully be able to convince Purple Viper. There you go. There you go. That's good. And then we have one more match. Have we got the timing on this one all right? Yeah, I'm going to knock this down to about 11 minutes. I'm going to knock the women's match down to like 7. And then we want a cooldown match. Do we have any jobbers in the house? We do not. Do I even want jobbers in the house? Nah, I think I'll just give some of the mid-carders a match. So like Dragon Americano can take on Laberinto Jr. And we can just do that for like 10 minutes. Just it's not like a throwaway match or anything, but it's clearly just a match to get them on some card. Alright, so we have continued, well, we haven't continued any feuds. No, we haven't continued any feuds right now. We would need roughly 18 minutes to do 3 full-blown angles, and 18 minutes would be 72. Yeah, okay, cool. If my math is correct, we should be able to do all of the angles that I want to do, aside from obviously the Mr. Lucha 3 story, which has seen enough over the last couple of weeks. So, Hijo del Mephisto cuts a promo on... Actually, instead of doing that, we'll keep the 2 people. But yeah, we can just do it like this. So what's basically going to happen is after the match, after the Hijo del Mephisto match, Mephisto is celebrating, and Marcos Flores comes out and says, I want my rematch. So Flores comes out. Flores wants his rematch. It's just quite a simple promo, really. Like, nothing much about it. He's obviously going to talk about why he wants his rematch, how he feels like he deserves it. He's the former champion. He hasn't had his rematch yet. And we'll say Mephisto is doing quite well because he won the match. And he's basically, yeah, I deserve my rematch. And I want it. And Mephisto points at the title and, like, nods. So we can clearly say that, we can clearly tell that Mephisto is is willing is willing to give Flores a title match at some point, but again, we don't particularly know when. And then midway through the show, we're just going to have this. Nicolas Lopez is going to say, you know what, Silver Tiger, anytime, any place, I will accept your challenge. American style match, just my thing. Just name the time and name the place. So Lopez tells Tiger to name the time and place. Here we go. Actually, wait a minute. Tiger should be off screen for that. Yep. Move that one back to there. And then finally, and yeah, I did measure that. I did the maths, guys, yay! Anyway, and we will have, after Gino's match, El Critico brutally attacks him. Just destroys him. Critico, brutal assault on Gino. And then Phoenix books main event for next special. So, there we go. That's what it's going to be. Have Phoenix come out, not rated. And yeah, we'll have Critico brutally assault Gino after his match. And Phoenix comes out and says, let's put an end to this. You will have a match at the next special. And it'll be the main event. There we go. I think that is a pretty good card. One of our better, I think, like, on paper, weekly events. So let's see how it goes. Really good match to start, yeah. Gino obviously carried everyone, because Gino's amazing. Los Monteros defeated Extranjero. That's probably completely wrong. Loco and Extraordinario Jr. And when Gino defeats Jr. with a Montero Mountain. Then after the match, Critico attacks Gino. Match is booked in for Paso de la Antorcha. And we will book it in. I think it's going to be a good match. It is Gino and El Critico, and I think that's main eventer versus upper mid-card. Yep, so that's a good main event for a big show. Cool stuff. And then moving on to a cooldown match with Dragon Americano and Laberinto, which is good. Then he just back up with a debut, which was awful, but that's okay. She got an average on her gimmick, which is cool. She's also getting better at her gimmick, which is awesome. Glad it tells you that. That's the first time I've seen that. So clearly her gimmick is fresh, and it can improve from average. Perfect. She's also improving in flying skills, which is good, because she'll need that. J-Ro wins the match. After the match, we have... Oh, of course, yeah, we're changing her from a purely like supernatural snake to a snake-like schemer. Average. Good. Good. And then Lopez, backstage with a good promo, says, Silver Tiger, name the time and name the place. Main event? Ooh, that does not do well. Not at all. Hijo del Mephisto defeats Phoenix 2 by 2 straight falls, with a pinfall happening by Satanic Elbow. Clearly, what the game is trying to tell me is that Gino is clearly the superior worker on the roster. Gino and Nicholas just need to be pushed till the end of time, really. So what went wrong here? Holding back, obviously. The poor Gimmick. Ah, okay. Oh, he's going through a weight change, and that's apparently hurting him? That's an interesting thing. Okay, so there's obviously a lot to do with this one. And then after the match, that's not right. That's meant to be Marcos Flores. Apparently Mr. Lucha comes out and says, actually, this can work. We'll change this around a bit. We'll change the story. We'll adapt. So instead of what I originally said, what happens is Hijo comes out, and then the Manuel Prieto, Manuel comes out and says, hey, I am determined to put an end to your demonic influence on OLLIE. You demonic creatures have held the trios titles and the Universal title for far too long, and trust me, Hijo, there will be an end to this. And then that's the end of the show, which gets 62C, which increased our pop, Look, we may have opened with the best match on the card, but, whatever, it worked, it was okay. That's fine. And obviously we need to take a look at Hijo del Mephisto's gimmick. Donny J staying with CCCW? I certainly hope so. Wouldn't want to lose anyone from the Confederation now, would we? Joanne apparently has morale issues. Oh, angry at the handling of an incident. Here, have a grand. A grand did not help. You don't own that much money, girl. You should not be asking for that much. Okay, fine. Here's 4 fucking grand in total. Are you happy now? And then Phoenix 4, I'm not gonna improve. So, who else is doing Hijo's gimmick? Look at that. I'm not surprised. It's actually just a poor gimmick anyway. I'm just gonna change the gimmick. So we will go with that and Rudo. Some sort of supernatural gimmick of some kind would be fine. So, anything looking good? Nope. A lot of these seem grounded in reality. We clearly need some sort of evil gimmick. I'm not sure what we're going to go for. Demonic? No. Is there any kind of demonic gimmick? It would, I assume, be Rudo. Demon. Okay. Alright, what are you actually good at then before we go creating a gimmick for you? You're a decent flyer, you've got a ton of charisma. That's probably it. We'll go for charisma and start calling stuff. Alright, let's clone this gimmick and just call it demonic. And have it just a little bit less. It's not broody. It'll be unique. Make it a generic gimmick, so he's just he's just a little demonic, You're not a demon, you just have some demonic influences. And I don't think it's very subtle at all. He's just, yeah, I'm demonic, bitch. 'Tis what it is. Anyone can be demonically corrupted. I'm not right. I'm an equal opportunities demonic guy. Alright. But we will go with charisma, mainly to pull it off, I guess. And I guess acting? Is acting? Yeah, acting's a thing. You need a bit of acting to be demonic. Weak, I'll say for it. Yeah, alright. Cool. Demonic. Perfect. Great. That looks good to me. That would be better. I'm sure Hijo del Mephisto will be better. How is your pop looking, bro? Ah, it's bad because we had him lose at the big special. Oh well, we got something booked for the big special. Pretty happy with that. We are still sitting pretty with our pop. I've worked out, by the way, that if we wanted to get to Cult purely on spillover, it is possible. We would need around 94 pop in West Central Mexico to get to Cult. Purely on spillover. But that's okay. We'll start doing some tours once the full game comes out and we're a little further ahead in terms of national battles and the like. How did Joanne Rodriguez's debut go over with the Mexican fans? Really well, yeah, she gained 7 points of pop. Probably an expensive Purple Viper, but I'm too scared to check. Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Also, I know we're not going to be able to get to do this before the demo ends, but by the time you're seeing this, it should be Sunday. So, the demo ends tomorrow, which is great. I'm going to add a new event, and I haven't actually got a translation for this yet, so let me look this one up. I've been doing a lot of this. I got Google Translate on bookmark now because of how much of this English to Spanish stuff I've been doing. So let's go with how about that? No, I don't like the sound of that. How about here we go. I like that one. Wait. How about if I change one word to make it a little bit different to a couple of other pay-per-views we have? Okay, I like that. Okay, so we are going to have a new show, a new annual event, and it's okay, that letter is not in the game. No, apparently it is. I usually press Alt-Great, or Alt-GR, I think it's spelled Great, I don't remember. Alt-GR to get my Spanish keys, but apparently the N isn't there. So it's Bañado de Gloria. Bañado de Gloria. My Spanish is probably awful on that one too, as it usually is. And we will go for 2.5 hours. And what is our event schedule looking like right now? So we got February, so we have a full-time annual event in March, June, September, October, and there's a big event in September and November. So what about July? What about July? How about that? That sound good to everyone? So this will be like the third. It won't be a huge night of the year, like for storylines, but it will be a big night for like recognition, basically. It'll be like a night to celebrate the year that has gone before. And if none of the rest of them are set as season finales, we will set this as the season finale. Because I feel like that should be the kind of end of year event. Okay, cool. We will set up Bañado de Gloria as our new season finale, which is stories will end, new ones will be created, big matches will happen, they tend to draw bigger attendances and see the wrestlers work extra hard. Fans have bigger expectations as a result. Cool. Cool. Yep, that'll be the season finale where everything kind of ends and everything kind of begins again, practically. Well, actually, one second. Nah, that's too long. I was gonna do the Spanish for where it all begins again, but it's like 5 words, so I'm like, never mind. Well, yeah. So, and also the night before that, we'll actually add this in. 1 second. We will do the night before that. We will have a quick 1 hour show. Where it is. Here we go. Sorry about this. If you're not interested in me setting up events, then you feel free to click off now, because I am going to wrap it up as soon as this is over. So I'll have a local celebrity for this show. Actually, let's have a minor. No, that's not a local celebrity for this show. And it'll be on Thursday, week 4 of July. I think that's right. It'll be a 1 hour show. It'll be the night before Bañado de Gloria. Yep. And it will be called OLLIE Salón de la Fama. So, yep, we'll have a big season finale on Friday, the final week of July, called Bañado de Gloria. And then the night before that, we're going to have the Hall of Fame ceremony, where one person every year will be inducted into the OLLIE Hall of Fame. So, that, and we're also going to have a couple matches to go along with it, obviously. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Storylines are advancing a little bit, and apparently against my will, we're having Mr. Lucha call out the devil, which is great. You know, it's perfect. Oh, also, I think Silver Tiger's gimmick is being infringed. Am I correct in saying such things? No. Whose gimmick is like... Whose gimmick is like, oh no, he should not be using it because someone else is using it? Rawr. Where is Hee-Ho, just so I know? Okay. One other worker in the company. Just checking. This is Rudo Gimmick. Oh, that's fine. Okay, well, oh, here we go. Amador Gato, I believe, Egomaniac. Oh, okay. Who else is using the Egomaniac gimmick then? Oh, Critico. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, Amador Gato, you will change. And you will change into a puma. No. There's no animal gimmick, is there? That's fine. We need to find a Rudo gimmick for you. That is not infringing on a main eventer. We like Amador Gato. He's an asshole, but he's good at what he does. So what kind of gimmicks are you good at? Cocky? That makes sense. And currently you're an egomaniac, so it's not like we need to go super, like, colourful with these characters. Arrogant heel would probably be fine. It's very generic. Fabulous heel I would prefer. Oh, yeah, of course. Cool. Awesome. Gimmicks are sorted. Things are good. Moving on up. Next week we have the Go Home Show to... Go Home Show for... Paso de la Antorcha. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please thumbs up. Check out this series. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time for another episode of Por la Noche Enfrentamiento. Peace out.